So how to grow biceps? Well, you could do a variety of different exercises ranging in from preacher curls to freaking dumbbell alternating curls to concentration curls to spider curls. You can do all different types of stuff. What's important is, are you able to do them with precision? Are you able to do them without ego? Are you able to do them with proper technique, form, and time under tension? That's what's going to help you grow those biceps. And then also making sure that you can, stay on top of diet and all that stuff, so then you can actually recover, so then you can train them more frequently. What to inject? Hell if I know. But what I do know is I didn't start that way. And in fact, majority of people these days, that's what they focus on first. And I'm here to tell you, you're doing it the wrong way. If you want to do it the right way, hear what I'm saying. Train as natural as you can, learn how to diet, and then later on, focus on something else. So it says, I have a question with that. So what made me want to go to the gym is just growing up in the freaking 80s. Look it up. You'll see like the type of movies, all of the action heroes actually had freaking muscles. And we're talking about like real dudes, that wanted to work out. You wanted to see the strongest, the fastest, the fiercest, competitive people known to man. And that's what made me want to do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, all of that stuff, ranging from the Schwarzenegger movies to the Stallone movies to Van Damme, you name it, to people like Bo Jackson, Joe Montana, Hulk Hogan. These guys, they were phenomenal. Olympic athletes, Carl Lewis, Dan O'Brien. Like the way we promoted athletes back then and strength, Arnold's Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding or the President's Council of Health and Fitness, which I'm sure that doesn't even exist. That's what motivated me. I'm actually doing pretty good. Had a great day. I had a really good workout, had great meetings, and was able to put up some holiday decorations late last night and even today. And right now I'm just chilling with you guys. Have I thought about it? Of course I've thought about it. But that's a lot of other things that come into play with that. A lot of other things that I would have to sacrifice to even participate in doing something like that. Would it be easy? Probably, to be fair. Easy to compete at it. But to win and do what I would want to do, that requires a lot of work, a lot of intention. And anyone that knows me knows that I don't play around when it comes to competition. So, because I'm a highly competitive person. So, yes, I've thought about it numerous times. I'll be 45 in less than 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Anybody want to guess the day? Don't Google it. Definitely sweet potato. Not much of a rice person, but definitely sweet potato and also regular russet baked potato. Probably has to be Flex Wheeler, in my opinion. You got Flex for sure. To be fair, you could say even Akai Green, he's definitely not overrated. He definitely presents a different type of package, but Flex was like right there though. He came out the gate, winning shows and, actually presented such a great package that he got second at his first freaking Mr. Olympia. Can you believe that? Like straight out the gate, like just knocking it down. But yeah, he's probably I wouldn't say by far, but definitely my choice. There's various different types of organ support that you can get on. Definitely got to look at your liver also, not just the kidneys. You got to ask yourself too, what are you taking anabolic wise that is messing your kidneys up? Hopefully it's not the TREN word, because that's not good. But yeah, what you can do, a plethora of things. Making sure you get your blood work done, seeing how bad or good it really is, and then just seeing from that blood work what you need to focus on. Checking your levels is always very important. Getting IVs done is very important, and understanding that antioxidants such as glutathione are very, very important. A lot of years. Wasn't always big though. It took me forever to even get above 200 pounds. I'm 5'9", almost 5'10". And yeah, my whole goal, my first year and a half was just to get above 200. And it was just a very difficult task because I competed in my first bodybuilding show at 190 pounds. And then my second one at like 192, something like that. Yeah. So how do you get big? You got to be patient. How do you get big? You got to eat smart. You got to train smarter and harder. And you don't need to rush hopping on PEDs. But that was really my formula on how I got big, is to make sure that I utilize my time wisely in the gym. I didn't just follow some jackass that was trying to push drugs on me early on, and really just trying to develop the consistency of training and eating. It's really cool. You want to work with me, man. I'll be having different offerings throughout next year. So you just have to stay tuned for that. Also, when I do appearances, I'll be having training camps more than likely. You just have to stay tuned for 2025. Could I? Absolutely. Would I win? That's in the eyes of the freaking judges. But I mean, if the perfect scenario came as far as like recovery and all that, and just my eagerness to do it, yeah, I could compete and win a show. But yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be doing that. 21, completely natty for 7 years. So that basically means that, look, let me tell you something. Just because you were natty at the age of 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, it's not enough time. I think you still need to think about this. Want to be an IBB pro, Mr. Olympia, do I need to start? I don't think you need to start doing PEDs. What I think you need to do is do a competition first. And I think you should do it actually natural against guys that aren't, and do it again, and maybe do a third show that way. That way you would actually figure out, one, do you actually love training for competitions and dieting and sacrificing, all that stuff? And two, you'll be able to realize like whether or not, based on how you look, if that's really what you want to do. Because going the PED route, I mean, there's a huge investment, and you might not get the returns on that investment if you're not smart. That when you numb the bad, you numb the good when it comes to pain. So, I've dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of trauma in my life, and I've been able to leverage it. But definitely the best piece of advice I've received as of late was, when you numb the bad, you also numb the good. I don't want to numb the good emotions. I don't want to have any hollow victories in life. I want to be able to enjoy and experience things that I pretty much sacrificed being a bodybuilder. So, this stage of my life is very predicated on feeling everything and understanding that even when I'm not okay, that's okay. And then enjoying those wins more, longer, not just saying like, oh, I won, and just like, that's nothing. It's like, no, like you should still be happy about it. You should still smile about it. You should still evaluate it and see what you can do for the next one, and just chase your own levels of greatness. Congratulations on trying to lose weight. Should you lift heavy? I think you should lift as heavy as you can with proper form, and without straining yourself and actually hurting yourself, right? When they say light weights, I mean, you definitely got to pick something that's going to challenge you. I'd say in that 8 to 10 rep range. But then also, if you're really trying to lose weight, you need to be focusing on what you eat, your eating habits, your emotional attachments to food, and then also, because that's a big thing. And then simply your cardiovascular health. Like, how often are you doing cardio? A lot of people don't even ask this question, but you should be doing cardio, whether you're in season or off season. And especially when you're trying to lose weight, you definitely want to be doing some cardiovascular work. Actually, it's pretty cool. I usually get stopped every day, and I just, sometimes I just keep it moving. But most importantly, I just say thank you, wave, hi, take a photo, ask if they want one, because sometimes people get really nervous. Yeah, I'm pretty chill about it. I think what the only hard part is when I'm trying to have like an actual real like intimate dinner like with my wife. But majority of the time, everybody's solid. So, I love it when people say hi. I'm sure as much as there have been times where I didn't like it. I would be very pissed if no one ever recognized me. But yeah, it's all good. I think you just answered your own question. I think you feel that I'm just going to assume here, and I could be completely wrong, okay? Because you say, should I use a popular coach? As if that fucking matters. I think maybe on a local level, like but that's corruption. That's BS. You need to go with someone who you can trust. You need to go with someone that can make the adjustments at any given time with your body, with the food, with the subs and all that good stuff. Find the person that can, help motivate you and give you that second set of eyes that you can trust. A popular coach is going to cost popular money, and that may not deliver you the results that you want. But, you got to figure out who's the best fit for you. If you can afford a popular coach, then go right ahead. But if there's somebody that is maybe not as expensive and knows your body already, give him a shot. My max bench was 5 plates. I got it. Probably could have got another one, but yeah, it was like, nah. It was actually during prep, which was not smart, but it was at like that 10-week out mark where I'm very, very strong. I think it was like 2012 or 2013 Olympia. But yeah, that was my max. Oh, now this is the questions that I love. Favorite video games to play, have played in the past. I will literally go to Dave & Buster's to find a Guitar Hero video game. I love that game. Even Jay Cutler knows I like that game. I love Call of Duty. I don't play it. I haven't played it. And don't worry, that's Bulma. She's just walking around. I haven't played Call of Duty in a very, very long time. I haven't turned on my PS4 since the PS5 came out. So I don't really play, but I love arcades. Pinball, you name it, like old school stuff. But I like fighting games as well, from Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter. But I'm like an old school gamer too. Like I like even like old Neo Geo games, or like working on different consoles. So anybody that has some cool emulators, let me know. Yeah, I'm from Seattle, Washington, born and raised. Went to Rainier Beach High School. And yeah, I don't get out there very often. Haven't been back in a few years. Would like to go back at some point when it's not raining. Absolutely, I definitely miss it quite often. But there's some things I don't miss as well. And yeah, but the stage, to get ready for a show, the place mentally that I would go, it was good and bad, but it produced a hell of a result. But yeah, I do miss competing. I can't lie. It was really cool to be able to go to the 60th Mr. Olympia this year, and to get to see all these amazing, warriors on stage do their thing. It definitely drew some old memories and stuff like that. So yes, I can say I do miss it. I'll always be a bodybuilder. Right, Bulma? What year? Or, yeah, what do I think was my best year on stage? Man, I'll just go by the memories. They all are significant, and some are actually not when I won. 2010 Arnold Classic definitely was one of my, man, that was phenomenal in my opinion. 2010 Olympia, I looked really good. And then also 2011 Sharu Classic, like those are some of my best like physiques. As far as like the Olympia stage, I mean, of course, you got 2011. 2012 is highly underrated in my opinion. A lot of people just post like the other years. But 2012, 2013, and 16. I should probably do like a board of like all my favorite physiques and kind of pick them apart a little bit. But yeah, all those years. Oh man, I could do a whole podcast on this one, man. But young lifters, beware of those TikTokers, man. Those people on YouTube and stuff, just sensationalizing PEDs and such. Those are not your friends. I don't give a shit like how fast they got those gains. Do not follow them. Like, do not follow what they're doing. Follow the things that I'm trying to tell you right now. Patience, learning how to train, learning how to diet, understanding your body type, knowing what blood work is, and actually getting it done even while you're natural. you should still want to know like where you're at, like what you're deficient in. So then, for all you know, you could be vitamin D deficient, and then you can actually go online and figure that out. Why are you this way? Why are you that way? But yeah, man, young lifters, I definitely feel like you should train smart, train hard, and of course have a lot of fun. But yeah, whew, stay natty as long as you can, guys. Peace. Oh man, this is whew, I got a long list of gyms. Um, Bev Francis, that's definitely a gym I like. Of course, the West Coast Mecca, um, you know, Gold's Gym Venice. And the gym I'm currently training at over at Transcend has a full gym of Panada equipment. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, I'm trying to think of, there are some gyms. I don't know the exact names, but I'm going to tag them. My man Medax, like he's got gyms that he's done murals at. And those, of course, are my favorites because it got me all over it. I answered this one before, but I'll say it again. When can we see you on stage again? You're going to see me on plenty of stages, but I just won't be competing. Sorry. Oh, man. 15 years old, huh? Well, here's something. When I was your age, I weighed probably like 130, maybe 135. I graduated high school at 155, okay? So that gives you some context. Time is everything. And it took me up until I was like 24 to get up to 200 pounds. So just be smart. Don't listen to the guys that are pushing these PDs on you, and just be smart and take your time and learn about your body and have a lot of fun. Learn how to eat and just be a kid. Learn to just train and how to not hurt yourself. But overall, young man, have a great time. Feels great. It tastes real good too. It's been great. Got my man cave going on. Yeah, life is great. And when I feel like those moments of like wanting to do what I once did come in, I remind myself that there's so many other boxes unchecked, and that's where I'm at. Just have to stay tuned. But I am definitely wholeheartedly living my best freaking life. And it's because I'm allowing myself to feel every emotion, and I hadn't done that before. And it's been extremely vulnerable for me. But thank God and thank my wife and thank my therapist, Jordan, for this path. This is going to come as a huge surprise to you. But when I was natty, I actually took a Flex magazine. You may or may not know what that is, but it had Ronnie Coleman's workouts in there. And he trained everything twice a week. He had an A workout and he had a B workout. And guess what I did? I did exactly what those exercises were. So for all those people that say that, oh yeah, don't do those workouts because those guys aren't natural and this and that and the other, that's straight up bullshit. Those were my initial workouts. And I later on ended up making them my own. All those magazines, I didn't have that limiting belief system. So, you know, if you can go grab one of those old magazines or whatnot, give it a look. Or wait until I release some. Now, this is a question that I'm going to be honest about. I do not eat 6 times a day. I don't. When I was training for the Olympia, I was eating 6 times a day, sometimes 7, and even sometimes 8. And then one prep, I was seriously doing 9 per day. Fucking insane. It's like I barely ever slept. And I was like, well, since I'm not going to sleep, I might as well just keep eating. But now, it's like, I'd be lucky to get 3. And that's because my lifestyle's changed. But I definitely plan on getting around to like 4. Yeah, 4 meals, four good meals. Yeah, that's the goal going into 2025. Oh, me and Jay? You see how I'm smiling? Oh shit! Why not fucking both? You hear that, Jay? You and I, chest and back, not the same day, but be great to do a collab with the Cut Man. Yeah, that'd be dope. I do, and coming soon, real soon, I'll be able to work with all of you. That's kind of tough because, it depends on the test. I have one of these body weight scales that does it, and it'll say, "Oh yeah, Phil, you're like at 16% body fat," and I'm like, "Okay," but I have visible abs and I have striations in my quads and arms, and yeah, maybe that is true. I don't know. Ideal body fat percentage. I mean, it just depends on what your desired look is. I mean, something that could be more sustainable, I'd say like 8 to 10. Like 8 to 10 is not bad. Even 12% for a male. You try to get like super shredded for the summer and stuff like that, 6 to 8. But what measurement are we really using? Are we going into the dunk tank doing a hydrostatic test? We working on phase angles? Like, what are we doing? So I think the best percentage is the one that you look best at. And that is, forget the percentage. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to get back to Italy. My wife and I, we love Italy. And of course, she's Italian, so why wouldn't she? But yes, just something about that place. Not just the food, but just the atmosphere. And of course, the love from all the people. Been through all different parts, just about. Haven't been to Sicily yet. That's definitely next on the list. But yeah, love you guys. Absolutely. Bro, 47. Yeah, you can gain some serious muscle without the fat bulk. You just have to be smart. And yeah, I really think you can. Actually, I know you can. You just have to have the right plan. And I work with a company called Transcend. We can, get your blood work done, see where you're at, and go from there. But yeah, you can definitely build some solid muscle without that added bulk if you get the right type of help. So I'm going to actually, within this, I'm going to drop my link where you can actually get that help. All right? Good luck. Yo, what's good, man? Hey, I think you had a birthday. Happy birthday. I didn't realize you were a December baby like me. But elevation, huh? Out there in Boca. Well, you never know when we'll be back. And if we're back in South Florida, I will definitely hit you up, bro. Well, I really appreciate that, especially with a birthday coming up in another week. But I'd say really just losing weight. I've lost 35 pounds. So I used to be like, in the 280s, off season. And now like I'm like 250, 240, 245 to 250. I range up in there. And I know that with that loss of weight, reduced a lot of inflammation in my body. So that's what's making me feel better, sound better. I'm not breathing so hard. But yeah, thank you for the compliment. It means a lot. Lifting related. Just lifting? Okay. I would, if I could tell my younger self something, that I should have trained with Ronnie Coleman. I would have loved to train with him in his prime. I know I would have gotten my ass beat, but yeah, my younger self, I would have done that just to be in the room, more to see him live. And then just to be able to train with all the other pros. When I say my younger self, I'm saying I turned pro at 25 and I got into sport at 23. So probably just train more with other pros and other top amateurs, and just I should have went backpacking to every freaking gym and just trained with different people just to watch and learn. Oh man, I have so many of them. I love Shawshank Redemption. I love Training Day. I love Enter the Dragon. Oh yeah, Enter the Dragon. I love the John Wick movies. And I like Heat. Yeah, I really like that movie a lot. And I'm a huge Star Wars and even Star Trek fan. Best advice for lacking body parts: training more frequent. Simple as that. But making sure that you're not. And when I say overtraining, meaning we don't want to train like a muscle that is like severely, and we're talking about like not just a little sore, but like severely sore. So if that's happening, you won't be able to train them as frequent. So you're gonna have to figure out, maybe it's only 3 exercises instead of like 4 or 5. But lacking body parts, like for me, like when I turned pro, it was chest and back. So I just trained them twice a week. And I did an A workout and a B workout. Sometimes I would just keep it simple and just say the A workout is all freaking dumbbells and the next workout is all barbells. Or one workout would be all free weights and the next one would be all machines. Aren't I a superhero? No, superhero. I love Japanese anime. I love Goku, man. Like, he's a freaking superhero in my opinion. I think, yeah, like that's the one that comes to mind as far as superheroes are concerned. Oh man, being able to take a deep breath, be still, pray to God that I need a little bit more, I need some answers. But really just try to recenter myself and try to give myself some grace. And that's been helping me out now and even previously. Just having a higher power like behind you, knowing that you have faith. Oh man, you can do anything, right? So, and then also to be quite fair, you start to think of the other challenges that you've already overcome. Once you're able to do that and you wear those like badges, you're like, man, I already went through this. Like, how did I get through that? Start asking yourself how you got through the last challenge, and I think you'll be able to deliver yourself to have a better day. Had a really good time answering all your questions. We'll be doing this again. Maybe we'll make it a weekly thing. Probably do but yeah, I'll be doing this again. With you guys. So thank you all for participating. I wish you a great night. God bless you all. So good.